And San Francisco starts out with the ball. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. With the drive. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Blocking foul, hold on. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Rice. And the three ball is good.
And that's why Rice is in the discussion of the great three-point shooters of all time. Terrific touch from deep. That man can fill it up.
Now here's James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Picked by Yao. Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. Outside, James. Outside, Roy. Lets it go from deep.
Brandon Roy
knocks down the three ball.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat than that.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Second team foul.
Here's Rice. Pass to Mutombo. Chalk up two there.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Shoots. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And Kareem throws it down.
So good at reading the defenses and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Picked by Olajuwon. For three, Roy. Here's Rice. Over Roy. The kick out to Odom. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat, He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Rice. Now Mutombo. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
San Francisco leading by 4. George with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Mutombo sets a screen. Inside. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Mutombo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mutombo's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for San Francisco. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for San Francisco.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Pass to Song. Wembanyama with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Outside Roy. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Cole. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. The layup off target.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Second personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
George with the ball. Now Bol defending.
George.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Outside, George. Back to LeBron. Outside for George.
San Francisco.
And San Francisco calls time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Make some noise, fans.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Giannis! Wow!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Jumps up, and it's George finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Middleton looking it over. It's stolen. Thomas with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Sarr. And he slams it down right on top of Tim.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Pass to Bull. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And George, here we go. It's hauled in by Thomas.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Pass to Duncan. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Our test on the way. To Cunningham. Off target with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Cunningham on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Cunningham on the wing. To the paint. Bull, that's good. He has 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, George. No good from outside. And they're moving it up. Pass to Thomas. Now Artest. Over George. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. San Francisco leads by just 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Sarr. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
Middleton with it. There's a screen. Takes it inside.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Pass to Bol. The 17-footer goes down. Bol's got 8 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Good on the bucket.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Duncan gets a wide open look. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Back to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Well, teammates got to love playing with Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy plays so unselfish, on-time, on-target passing.
Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
It's Giannis throwing it down.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Cunningham looking it over.
San Francisco foul. Penny Hardaway. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Rice. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Clock at 6. Mutombo misses. Here's the break. Outside Hardaway. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I mean, really, this is the evolution, the point-forward concept in full display here tonight as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of that.
In from San Francisco, number 33.
And San Francisco calls time here.
San Francisco timeout called.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Roy. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. The three from Porzingis. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. That one drops for him. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Pass to Rice. And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd. Woo.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
San Francisco.
And the game still closely contested. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. He takes it in.
Clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Shooting for San
They
Francisco.
bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Back to Mutombo. Pass to Rice. Mutombo with the ball. The second chance effort. Shot's good by Rice.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
Abdul-Jabbar for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's good on the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
LeBron with it. James on the drive. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Rice. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Screen by James. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. From past the arc. Rebounded by Odom. Here's Rice. Drills it from outside. Rice has got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Roy from outside. And again, it's San Francisco with a 3.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
And Odom drops him.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Jacks up a 3. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Screen by Porzingis. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Mutombo sets a screen. On the wing. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Olajuwon on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Rice. Knocks it loose. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And he can't jam it through.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Mutombo misses the three.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Pick by Yao. And Roy, here we go. And then Roy with the jam.
Oh, my. Showing up when it matters. Brandon Roy, no stranger to the big moment.
Pass to Rice. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rice. They can't stop the run with that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And San Francisco calls time here. They're in front by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. At the elbow, it's George. Back to Durant. It's George on the wing. And then George with the jam.
And PG just springing to the rim.
And so it's San Francisco winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Cut off the lights. We gon' do this, then it gotta